Hello, my name is Dennis Jongsumjit. I'm a master's student in Geographic Information Science in the Department of Geography and Environment. I'm starting my second year, or I'm in my second year now, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my thesis research. My research is focused on the Ross Sea in Antarctica. This is a special place because it is one of the least human-impacted oceans on Earth, and it supports large numbers of wildlife like whales, seals, and penguins. Because of these reasons, the Ross Sea Region Marine Protected Area was established in 2016, the largest marine protected area on Earth. One of the key players in this ocean, and also my study species, is the Adélie penguin, which breeds on Ross Island shown here. During the breeding season, this is one of the most well-studied seabirds on the planet, but not much detail is known about what they do during the winter. We know that they travel north. In fact, they travel hundreds of miles north. In the winter, even some parts of Antarctica become too cold for penguins. As they travel north and the ocean begins to freeze, the penguins rest on and navigate through this newly forming sea ice. The ocean and sea ice is dynamic and moves in an approximate clockwise rotation, being pushed by winds and currents. This movement is called the Ross Gyre. North of this gyre is a current which is associated with food and nutrients which the penguins are trying to reach. There is evidence that the penguins use the movement of the sea ice to help them in their migration, and this is the overarching question of my research. How much do Adélie penguins depend on sea ice for migrating? To answer this question, we've placed tiny sensors on penguins which record their location as well as their diving behavior and the temperature around them for over a year, giving us insight into Adélie penguin movement and behavior. I'll combine this data with sea ice data recorded by satellites so that I can look for potentially matching movements between the penguins and the sea ice. This work is important because it's opening up a black box. Not much is known about a major part of the Adélie penguin's life in the Ross Sea. This information can be used to inform the management of the Ross Sea now and into the future. And it's important because climate change is affecting the sea ice that the penguins need to survive, showing that human impacts are pervasive, even in the most remote place on Earth.